The Arkansas Razorbacks beat the Florida Gators in overtime 39-36, and today on Tater Too Real, I'm going to keep it too real on why I believe Billy Napier is just not the guy. Stay tuned. If you did not watch the game yesterday between Arkansas and Florida, I'm here to tell you as a lifelong Florida Gator fan that was the most embarrassing loss I've ever witnessed. Tater Too Real, why do you say that? Arkansas was coming into this game on a 6-game losing streak, having just fired their offensive coordinator. So in this game in particular, Arkansas was breaking in a new offensive coordinator, and they still beat the Gators 39-36 in overtime. And this was a big moment for the Florida Gators. They could have became bowl eligible with that win. They was breaking in the black jerseys for the first time in school history in front of a sold-out packed swamp. And we all know this. When teams usually do these jersey games, black jerseys, purple jerseys, whatever, they usually schedule a team they feel like they can beat. So the fact that the Gators lost with that as well is kind of embarrassing. Also, we keep seeing the same old thing with Billy Napier. It seems like he's getting out-coached and out-scheming these ball games where the talent level is close. I mean, hell, we probably should have lost the South Carolina game, to be honest. And how do I know this? Look at the Kentucky game. Kentucky quarterback Devin Leary passed for 69 yards. Kentucky showed Florida that they were going to hand the ball off to running back Ray Davis the entire game, and Kentucky still won. So that's a lack of communication with the coach as far as adjustments and far as game planning a way to stop the run. So that was a bad loss versus Kentucky. Arkansas was a bad loss. Like I just mentioned, they lost 6 games in a row. They just fired their offensive coordinator. And in my opinion, Utah was a bad loss. Utah was without starting quarterback Cam Rising. The Gators clearly had more talent on the field versus Utah. But again, head coach Kyle Whittingham for Utah out-schemed, out-coached the Gators, and Utah won. So all in all, what I'm basically seeing with Billy Napier is a guy that's learning on the fly. Coaching at Louisiana Lafayette and coaching in the SEC at the University of Florida is 2 different universes. The fan pressure, the administration pressure is much, much bigger at the University of Florida. And you see in a guy in Billy Napier who is just learning on the fly. This is his first time on the big stage as a head coach. And I do believe things can get turned around because the Gators are currently sitting at number 3 in the latest recruiting rankings, according to 247sports.com. The NIL situation at the University of Florida is very, very strong as well. So far as team building, far as recruiting, far as players liking him, he already has that going for him. So all in all, I do believe Billy Napier will get 4 years at least at the University of Florida to see what he can do. And by year number 4, if the Gators are in SEC championship game contention, New Year's Six Bowl contention, I do believe the administration will pull the plug on Billy Napier and find someone else. But all in all, Billy Napier is a good head coach. He definitely understands the offensive side of the ball more than the defensive side of the ball, and you're seeing that. I mean, hell, he recruited Trey Wilson, he recruited Graham Mertz, he recruited Ricky Pearsall. So all in all, he is a good offensive-minded coach. I'm not going to take that away from the guy. But as far as making adjustments and getting the best out of his players, he's kind of lacking right now. But I will say give Billy Napier 4 years before we make any final conclusions. But Gator fans, you let me know what you think. This is your boy Tater Too Real, where we always keep it too what? Too real. Holla.